Hello, Angie Gerber here, and welcome to my podcast, Awareness. Once you know, you can't unknow. A place you can come to start thinking and shifting your thoughts to finally create the results you truly, truly desire. It'll shift your mindset and give you strategies to get out there and get it done. Let's get started. Hello, lovelies. Thanks for joining me today. On today's episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about the morning routine you have. Raj Vasuki, one of my mentors and coaches, he came out with a millionaire morning routine. And between his steps and what I've been doing, I just wanted to share a little bit because I think we miss a huge opportunity. I know a lot of us, through our habitual behaviors, just do the same things every morning. Or maybe you try something new and then revert back to the old right away. And I just really encourage you to start taking over your old programming and starting new. And again, every day when you wake up, I want you to recommit like it's day one. Not another day. So anything that happened the day before, if you faltered or if something didn't go quite right, or you didn't do what you said you were going to do or intended to do, let that go. It does not serve you to sit and feel bad about it or guilty about it or just carry it into the next day. You hit that reset button and you say, all right, day one, I'm going to start today. So some of the steps that you can do, and Raj and I both agree on this, always start your day with gratitude. What I do is, again, I write 10 things down that I'm grateful for and really feel and say why you're grateful for each one of them. Connect to them. Don't just write it down to check it off your list. This has to be done with intentionality. And then you sit and just ask for guidance for the day quietly. It might take months to really hear for guidance. It might not happen right away. So don't get discouraged. And as your mind's wandering, just pull it right back. It might be wandering every second. Pull it right back. It's a muscle that you have to strengthen. And if you haven't done it before, just stick with it. And then the third thing is to send love to 3 people that are bothering you. Find what you are grateful for within them, where they do shine, not what is happening in the very present moment of why maybe your relationship's faltering or you're not happy with them or they've said something or done something that's really upset you. Choose to look for the good. Now, I know Raj says when you write your 10 things you're grateful for, he does 5 that are here and now and 5 that you know are coming in the future. So you can be even more strategic about your gratitude. That's completely up to you. I would just definitely say to start your day with gratitude. And the next thing would be move your body. Get into the habit of getting yourself up and moving first thing in the morning. If it's going for a walk or jumping on a machine that you might have in your house or doing wall Pilates or just stretching, just getting your body moving and going will start your day off right as well. And then autosuggestion. So autosuggestion, if you're not aware of it, it's a suggestion to yourself from yourself. Autosuggestion is one of the most powerful success tools that you can implement. I know a lot of different coaches and a lot of different gurus and people that you've probably heard out there have used autosuggestion to get from where they were to where they are now. What I like to do is spend 5 minutes in front of a mirror every morning, auto-suggesting your goal to yourself. And if you want to go even further, look into your eye, look into your left eye and auto-suggest to yourself 5 times in your left eye, and then do the same in your right eye. Your eyes are the gateway to your soul. So if you want to get that into your subconscious the quickest, Look into your eyes. For me, it was really uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it and it becomes really, really powerful. So, autosuggestion. If you have more questions, let me know on that. Write your goal out every day. Write your goal out and write it out and feel it as you're writing it. Sit down. I actually write mine out 50 times a day. I try to get it all done in the morning. If things happen, that's okay. I just write it throughout the day, and I don't go to bed at night until all 50 times are written out. So maybe that's 5 for you. Maybe that's 10 for you. Whatever it is for you, be sure to write your goal out. And then do I am statements. Following the auto suggestion for the 5 minutes of your goal, choose a few I am statements. Those are some of the most powerful words that we can use, affirming who we are. I am, enough. I am worthy. I am the top, whatever your profession is. Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I am always for improvement and expansion. I am beautiful. I am made in my Creator's perfection. Whatever your I am statements are, say them every day in the mirror after your autosuggestion. And study. I cannot overstate how important study is. I know this is my profession and this is what I do and this is my wheelhouse. So for me to study hours a day, I'm working towards my 10,000, 20,000 hours. So for me, it's just second nature and not for everyone. So if you could even just spend 10 to 15 minutes in the morning reading a book or listening to a podcast or listening to an audiobook, whatever you can do to just 1% better than yesterday, learn something new. Even if you listen to the same thing, Raj and myself and many people that have been around Bob Proctor know his teachings. You study the same thing for months, if not years. It could be the same 3 to 4 paragraphs because it's not just about reading it and gathering information. It's about implementing it and becoming it and feeling it and really understanding it. And I don't care if you read the same thing over and over for a year. Every time you read it will be different because you are different than you were the last time you read it. So study whatever that looks like for you. I would suggest if you can do 10 to 15 minutes in the morning and 10 to 15 minutes before you go to bed. Watch what you're listening to, watch what you're reading, watch the conversations you're having before you go to bed, because that is when your subconscious is going to be open. And whatever the last things that you're thinking about or talking about or seeing or consuming, they're going to be the things that your subconscious is going to put out into the universe and you'll get more of. So make sure you're doing good with your thoughts at that point. And then meditation. Meditation. Build a beautiful picture in your mind of the life you want to live and see all aspects of it in picture in great detail and allow yourself to get emotionally involved with living from that place. So something that I've recently started doing is alongside writing my goal 50 times is I've written out my vision or my goal or who I intend to become in a year, in 2 years, in 3, 5 years, whatever it will be. I don't know the time on it. I just know what I want. And you connect to that. Read that. So write that out. You don't have to write it out every day. If you can, fantastic. But what I did is I took time and I wrote it out. And I'm even adding to it and still maybe changing it here and there a little bit as I'm rereading it every day. But connect to it. And then once you've written it out and you feel really good about it, record it on your memo, your audio memo in your phone, and listen to it. Listen to it 3 to 5 times a day if you can. My coach says every 2 to 3 hours, set an alarm on your phone. Listen to it. Write your goal out. autosuggest, connect. You want to become at one with your goal. And the more you connect to that big goal you have, and you really feel it as if it's here and done, your subconscious will not know the difference. It does not know the difference. So the more you can impress upon your subconscious that feeling and connecting to it as if it's already here and done, that is where the speed from where you are today to where you want to be, it can be done like that. Snap of the finger like that. It is so beautiful. And last but not least, when do you get up in the morning? I have got up anywhere from 4:30 to 5 in the morning to 7 or 8. What time do you need to get up in the morning to give yourself a little bit extra time? Even if it's 15 minutes, start where you can, to a half hour, to an hour. I mean, you'll fall in love with getting up early and just having that quiet time to yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're sitting there saying, well, I'm not a morning person, I'm not this, I'm not that, you keep saying that and you're going to keep getting more of that. Start telling yourself a different story. Start putting yourself first. Start putting what you need to do for you first. And if your home is chaotic in the morning and you have a lot to do and little people to get places, or you just have to go, again, we all have the same amount of time in a day. When people say, how do you get it all done? How do you, control time or figure out everything? No one controls time. It's what you do with the time you have. We all have the same amount of time every day. What happens is the 1%, the people that are on the top 1 to 3% in the world, they have discipline and they have a standard they live by. And they've made a decision, an irrevocable decision, that it is theirs and it is done. And they're going to do whatever they need to do in order to get their goal, to achieve what they need to achieve. You need to make a decision and you need to be disciplined. You need to have a standard. Always be working on your self-image and have a good attitude. And it's with those things. Those are the things that you will need to do and decide that you are worth it. You are worth your goal. Your goal is worthy of you. And now you get to show up. And it's who you become every day in doing your discipline that the beauty will come. The people, the resources, the circumstances, the money, the opportunity, they will be put in your path and shown to you along the way. Again, your big goal, you don't need to know how it's going to be done. That's not for you to know. You just need to know what you want and build a discipline around it. So what are you doing today? What are you going to start doing today? Or what time are you going to wake up tomorrow? And just know, it happens to me often, when that alarm goes off on the days I have my 6 a.m. class at 5:15, 5:30, every excuse comes in my head. Some days I pop out of bed and some days I'd be like, oh, I was up at 3 for like a half hour, thinking, doing a meditation, trying to get back to sleep. I'm so tired. I'll skip it today. Know that every time your habitual behavior and your paradigm comes in to stop you from doing what you made a dedication and a decision to yourself. Every time you say no, or you let that programming dictate whether you do or do not do something, you are coming from lack and you are coming from the old programming. It is screaming at you. So you just snap your fingers, say, nope, not today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tired, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to show up and I'm going to show up for me. And I have today, and all I have is today. I'm not living in the future. I'm not living in the past. I'm living for today. And today, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. And I'm going to recommit It's day one. And do it. Don't let your excuses and the circumstances and your current results stop you from recommitting to you and to your goal every single day. I promise you there's beauty on the other side of it. And I would love, if you have any morning things that you do or tricks or inspirational things, or, just routine, share it in the comments. I would love to hear more about what other people are doing, because I'm always looking to shake it up a little bit and try different things. So would love to hear more. And until next time, have a great day and start thinking into results today. Thanks for spending some time with me today. And if you like what you heard, feel free to share, like, subscribe, follow, do whatever it is you do. I'd love to get this out to as many people as possible, because it truly all does start with awareness. Once you know, you cannot unknow, and it changes everything. And of course, if I can help in any way, I'm here and happy to do so. Until next time, make it a good one.